Pack your bags, we're headed on a big old ride. With dreams of sunlit shores and the open skies. From the hills of Cyprus to where the world collides.
Okay, so this time you've handed us a blog all about a Santorini trip. And wow, this one has me ready to book a flight right now.
Really?
Yeah, volcanic landscapes, those whitewashed villages, they even snuck in some scuba diving. It's got everything.
Sounds amazing.
It does. But we're not just here for the highlight reel, are we?
No,
We're deeper, right?
We are going to unearth those sensory details, those little unexpected moments, the things that make a place like Santorini so unique.
I love that. Unearthing. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about this blog.
All right. So our guides for this deep dive are Rob and Mandy. They're a couple who recently said goodbye to the daily grind and hello to the sunny shores over in Cyprus.
I'm not jealous at all.
Nope, not one bit. But they've documented their whole Santorini getaway, and like any good archaeological dig, we are here to carefully brush away the surface and unearth those hidden treasures.
I love that analogy. And what I find fascinating about their blog is how they go beyond those picture-perfect postcards. You know, they really capture the feeling, the essence of Santorini, don't you think?
Yeah.
Absolutely. In fact, their adventure actually begins with a little hiccup, a fuel leak detour.
Oh, no.
That landed them in Paris.
Okay, not the worst detour.
9 hours in the City of Lights. I'd call that a travel blessing in disguise.
Happy accident, for sure. It really speaks to the unpredictable nature of travel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
But we should get them to Santorini.
Yes. On to the main event.
Let's go.
So they kick things off in Kamari. It's this village known for its black sand beach. Have you ever been to a black sand beach?
I have not.
I haven't either. Imagine the feeling of that dark volcanic sand beneath your feet.
Wow.
Such a stark contrast to the white sand that we're so used to.
It really does challenge your expectations, doesn't it? Like that blinding brightness, you get this like mystical, otherworldly atmosphere. In fact, they describe it, Rob and Mandy, they describe the sand as soft and velvety, almost like walking on silk.
Wow.
And that's just the start of their sensory journey.
Because as the sun starts to set, their senses are drawn to another Santorini signature. And this one, I don't know, it's making me hungry. The smell of grilled octopus.
Oh, wow.
Picture yourself just strolling along that promenade. The aroma of fresh seafood is just wafting from all the tavernas, tempting you with every step. And Rob and Mandy were powerless to resist. They raved about that tender, flavorful octopus, a true taste of the Aegean.
It's incredible how smells have this power to transport us back to a specific moment. You know, even years later, a simple scent, it can evoke such vivid memories of a place.
Absolutely. I totally agree. Next up, Rob and Mandy, they hop on a local bus to Fira, you know, that place that's perched high on the cliffs overlooking that incredible caldera.
Iconic.
Oh, yeah. And I've heard that bus ride is quite an adventure in itself. Winding roads, breathtaking views, a true white-knuckle experience.
It really is. It's like a visual feast for the senses.
Yeah.
Just imagine you've got those iconic whitewashed buildings clinging to the cliffs, the azure Aegean Sea stretching out before you, and then the caldera right there dominating the landscape. Yeah. Just a constant reminder of that island's volcanic past.
It's easy to forget you're standing on a volcano when you're surrounded by such beauty, isn't it?
It really is. But I think that's the thing about Santorini, isn't it?
What's that?
It's this delicate dance between this immense power and this captivating beauty. You know, that caldera, which was formed by this massive volcanic eruption thousands of years ago, it's a testament to the forces that shaped not just the island, but human history as well.
Speaking of volcanoes,
Yes.
Rob and Mandy's next adventure takes them to Nia Kameni. And get this, it's an active volcano.
No way. Not just a relic of the past. A living, breathing testament to the Earth's raw energy.
Right. And their experience really highlights that. They describe the boat ride in this charming, traditional wooden vessel set against this backdrop of this rugged, almost primal landscape. And then the heat radiating from the ground as they explored the island.
Wow.
This constant reminder that beneath the surface, things are very much alive.
It's not every day you can say, I walked on an active volcano today.
Right.
It's incredible.
It really is.
It's just this reminder that our planet is constantly changing, constantly evolving, and we are just visitors passing through.
Now, if you're anything like me and you're looking for maybe a little bit of a break from those crowds, you want a little taste of authentic Santorini, well, Rob and Mandy, they stumbled upon a hidden gem. the island of Thracia.
See, I love that. It's so fascinating how you can be like a stone's throw from the bustling energy of Fira, and then boom, you have this tranquil fishing village almost untouched by time.
It's like stepping back in time, honestly. A world away from the crowds and all the souvenir shops.
Right.
This is where you go to experience the slower pace of island life, to watch the fishermen mending their nets by the harbor, to savor a meal at a family-run taverna.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that travel isn't always about checking things off the list.
Right.
Those must-sees.
Yeah.
It's about, discovering those hidden pockets, those places where authenticity thrives.
Little gems.
Exactly.
I love that.
Would you agree?
100%. It's about finding those places that resonate with your soul. Whether it's a bustling marketplace or a quiet corner cafe.
Yes.
Now,
tell me.
We can't talk about Santorini without mentioning the scuba diving.
Oh, right.
Right. And Rob, being a certified diver, he couldn't resist the allure of exploring the depths surrounding this volcanic island.
Of course not. And not just any dive site.
No.
He chose one near Nia Kameni.
Oh, wow.
The active volcano.
Yeah.
Talk about an adrenaline rush. This wasn't your average, leisurely swim with the fishes.
Right.
This was like a glimpse into a world shaped by volcanic activity.
So different.
Right.
So what did he have to say about it?
I know. I'm dying to know. Well, he described descending into this underwater landscape.
Okay.
And the way the sunlight filtered through the water, it illuminated these jagged rocks and geothermal vents.
Wow.
Such a stark contrast to those soft, inviting waters that, a lot of us are used to.
Right. It's like you're almost on another planet.
It really is. It's this reminder that beneath the surface of what we consider normal, there's this whole other world operating under different rules, shaped by these forces we can only imagine.
Yeah, and he even said his descriptions, they paint this picture of an almost alien landscape.
Wow.
But here's the thing. Despite those harsh conditions, life finds a way to thrive.
That's amazing.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
He encountered this vibrant marine life, colorful fish darting among the rocks, proving that nature adapts, even in the most unexpected places.
It's a testament to the resilience of life, isn't it?
It really is.
And maybe even a little reminder that even when faced with adversity, beauty, and strength, they can still emerge.
I love that. I love that perspective.
So inspiring.
And get this. He even managed to squeeze in a second dive off Assyrtiko Beach, which is apparently known for its underwater caves and ancient artifacts.
Oh, wow.
This man clearly has a passion for exploring the underwater world.
It seems like it. But speaking of breathtaking sights,
yes,
we can't forget about the iconic Santorini sunset, can we? It's practically a rite of passage for any visitor.
It's true.
Have you ever witnessed a sunset that just took your breath away?
I've seen some beautiful sunsets, but the way Rob and Mandy described this one, the anticipation in the air, the crowds gathering, all eyes on the horizon.
Oh, wow.
It sounds like a truly magical experience.
It's almost spiritual, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. They talked about the sky erupting in these vibrant hues of orange, pink, and purple, the whitewashed buildings glowing in that fading light.
Imagine standing shoulder to shoulder with strangers from all walks of life.
Yeah.
Different languages swirling around you, yet everyone is united in that shared moment of awe and wonder.
It's true.
It's a good reminder of our shared humanity, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. It's those little reminders that some things, they just transcend language, culture, background.
Yeah.
We're all connected by our capacity for wonder.
Right.
Our appreciation of beauty.
Yes.
For those moments that just take our breath away.
They really do. They're shared moments of beauty. They have this way of staying with you long after the trip is over.
It really makes you realize that sometimes the most remarkable experiences are the simplest ones. Just like witnessing nature's grand spectacle.
Absolutely. And it's funny, thinking about how this whole Santorini deep dive started with a detour, a change in plans. It got me thinking about those unexpected moments that happen when you travel. The ones that don't always make it into those perfectly curated Instagram feeds,
Totally.
Remember that fuel leak that landed Rob and Mandy in Paris for 9 hours?
Oh, how could I forget? It sounds like something out of a movie. You're stranded in Paris. What do you do?
Exactly. Did they make the most of their unexpected layover? Did they have a quick croissant under the Eiffel Tower, maybe?
I hope so.
It really makes you wonder if those unplanned hours became like a treasured part of their journey.
It adds a whole other layer to the trip, right? Reminds us that sometimes the best travel stories are the ones that you don't plan for. They just kind of happen.
Yeah, it's about embracing the detours. Those unexpected turns in the road often lead to the most memorable experiences, I think. Wouldn't you say?
100%. So as we wrap up our deep dive into Rob and Mandy's Santorini adventure, what stands out to you? What resonated the most?
It's the contrasting experiences that really captivate me. It's like this island offers this whole spectrum of adventures. You've got the bustling energy of Fira, and then you've got that tranquil escape over in Thracia.
Right.
And it's just this good reminder that travel is such a personal experience.
It is.
What excites one traveler might not appeal to another, and that's okay.
Totally.
It's about finding your own rhythm, your own pace.
Yeah.
And embracing the experiences that really speak to you.
It's about making it your own.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So tell me, would you brave those crowds for that iconic Santorini sunset, or would you seek solace in a hidden gem like Thracia? Or maybe, just maybe, you'd be like Rob and find yourself drawn to the mysteries hidden beneath those waves. Santorini, it seems, really does offer a journey for every soul. Where will yours take you?
You like flying where we never hide.
Out on the highway, chasing the